Can you say hi? You want to say hi? Yeah. Say hi. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Give me some kisses. Hey, Can you say hi? Huh? Can you say hi? No? All the stuff in your hair. Can you say hi? Can you? No, say hi. Can you say hi? You don't want to say hi? You want that? Huh? You want that? You want that? Do you want that? You want that? Do you? Do you? Do you? Huh? 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 Hey. Oh, you guys, we gonna have to probably. Don't you touch it, nothing. Showed that video, y'all. I think it might have been a Luther Vandross song. I don't know. But look what I found. Patty cake, bake on me. Roll them up, put them in the bag. Patty cake, bake on me. Roll them up, put them in the bag. Go away. Patty cake, bake. Yeah, get out of my room. Get, beat it. Beat it. Get out. Get out of my room. Come get Keandra. Come get Keandra. Come get Keandra. Get out. Hey. Come on. Get out. Get out. Beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Bye-bye. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No big thing. No big thing. No big thing. But you know how they are, girl. They is just crazy. I had to put my robe on because the air got me cold, y'all. It got me cold. Woo, where were we? Part 2. Where were we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was the 4th grandboy, Keandre. Yep. I am Empress, like I say it, you know, I got to watch the videos, got to watch the music and stuff like that. So he is a doll player. He is growing. He is come a long way. He's doing good, but he's bad now. Don't get it twisted because that boy is bad. That boy is bad. I get it, Secret Sister. I'm going to speak on that now. Let's not be fooled because the way they could come and sing to you, I was feeling them a little bit. But the girl, that music will get you to it. He probably one of the ones that's sitting at home and ain't taking care of nobody. Okay, beauty, I will see you later. Go get you some sleep, girl, because I'm about to crash in a minute. I'm about to crash. Yes, Miss Martha. You gotta watch out for them too, girl. Approaching you and singing you and swooing you off your foot. I'ma tell you about them kind. Now, if he ain't waking up every day with a song to your ears, then you know I'm like this. If you gonna bring it to me that way, you gonna have to continue to be that way. You got to be that way. You got to be that way. And you know how we pick them up and stuff, and they show you this way. They taking you out to the movies every weekend and, you know, to your dinners and stuff like that. And as you get older and older, it start falling off. Don't you think that is what makes us a little bit, let me rephrase that. That's kind of what makes men and women stir off the track a little bit and start eyeing somewhere else because you're looking for what you used to have. Is that what happened? You could call it a secret sister. That's fine. That's all. But I think that's how a lot of relationships sour too. It's because of the expanding of our age as we get older, you know, and nobody is doing what they used to do. from when they first got you. They're not swooning you anymore. You're not getting those back rubs anymore. You're not getting your favorite song that he used to sing to you anymore. You're not getting those 2 nights a week favorite dish that he learned that he liked about you and stuff like that. So, it's a whole bunch of things. I think it saddens me to see the percentage of divorces that goes on out here, even in our celebrity people. They seem to divorce so soon, just so soon. That's all. Need a little time to learn one another. Yes, yeah, you do. But the moment that, and I think you can agree with me, Ed, I think that the moment that you come in the relationships where you already know it started off as a lie, you might as well call that a wrap. That's okay. Now I got hot. That's a goddamn wrap. That's it. It's like, just be honest. Like, Ed, if I'm getting ready to go out with you tomorrow, and I'm aware that you are in a relationship and it could possibly be rocky, and you are in the process of trying to end it, and that there's some things going on. And if I'm out with you tomorrow, I think that it is, once you have told me about what's going on, and I've told you if there's anything going on with me, that as a man, you should be protecting me. And so, especially if you know that the female is crazy, comes out, busts windows, put the tires on the flat and all that type of shit. I think that it is up to a man to keep the woman that you are trying to get to know until your relationship is over with. I think that it's important to me that you keep me safe until we decide where we're going to go with this, and and how. And you just have to continue to show me that I'm ending this, and this is just a harmless date and things like that, until we know that the circle that you do have is going to actually close before we go to a next level. If that makes sense, to you, will I sleep with Ed and take it to a next level with him being in a relationship with another female, and he's about to move out, and all of this stuff that he keeps giving me? No, I will not. It's going to have to wait until he closes his circle over there, and I don't have another chapter open for us to move to that level, because that's only just going to confuse things even more than what you're already dealing with. So, but will I carry out a friendship with him until he's completely over it? Then yes, I will. I definitely will. But as far as another level for me to lay with Ed, and for Ed to lay with me, to comfort and soothe the missing things that's going on in his circle or what's going on in my circle, it's a no-no. If I was one of you ladies, I would stay away from those type of men. You're not fixing the problem. You're making the problem worse, to be honest with you. And that's just my opinion. Oh, congratulations to you. 6.5 years. You go, girl. You go, girl. The longest that I have gave it a run was 16 years. That's pretty much the longest. But I don't care for men that is opening up another door with someone to temporarily put a bandage on his hurt or his pain, or her hurt and her pain from a relationship, for you to just feel good for this, and and tell each other in your ears and all that shit. I love you and all of this stuff, because that's not love. Love shouldn't have your ass laying in the bed um, with me, or me with him, to lick your wounds while you get over Melissa and Karen. And that's just how I feel about that. So you have been asexual for 13 years. That's a mighty long time. Oh, love is so rare. Why would you say that? That mean to me, when you say that, that means that you're you're at a, I'm going to use a percent. You're like at a 50% believing that it can happen. Like you doubt it, So I see you, Polara. Go ahead and shoot. You can call it in or type it in. It's up to you. But why do you say that it's rare? Why do you say that? Because I mean, I'm trying to see if I can agree with you, due to the fact that we have such a high percentage rate with divorce, and a high percentage rate of um, cheaters out here, So, and cheating to me is just because of the disloyal of the male and female. It's just everybody is just so um, disloyal. So, hi, Daz. Hi, Daz. But we got two guys in here, you guys, saying that love is so rare. Love is so rare. Asexual. Please explain asexual. Please explain that. Oh, that is what's up, Secret Sister. That is what's up. But at the same token, I believe that he knew that she can sing, and she knew that he can sing, and then they put that performance on. So, yes, solid as a rock. I just gave the best explanation that I could on that one, Ed. And I always say, look at Daz, he running from this love shit. I think it's because of the disloyalty coming into meeting each other. Daz was like, oh hell no, they talking about Pico Biz was hidden, but his response was hidden, but he says that it was they took it away, so I didn't get it. But I think it's because of coming into the relationship being disloyal. That's what I believe. I believe that we don't allow each other to give each other a choice to be in the relationship outside of what people have going on previously. You know what I'm saying? It's like we don't be truthful to tell each other about the debt, or whether if you do have money, you don't want to shed light on that. You don't want to be truthful about family things that's going on. Shit, I want to know if you got some crazy ass sisters and brothers. I just gotta watch out for, or it's crazy. It's when you start hiding and don't want to feel like you're comfortable enough when you're going into those relationships with that new person, your shit is gonna bubble up and burst right open. It will. Oh, that's it, beauty. That's all y'all got going on. But I think if that's what made your relationship last so long, then I guess you guys are doing what each other is okay with in your relationship. So, APZ, what up, girl? I just want to know why. Okay, so Pico, you haven't found love yet? Oh, they went to the same church, Secret Sister. So, but I mean, she could sing though, Secret Sister, and I was like, okay, that's unusual because I know if it was I can't sing worth shit, and I love to sing, but I was like, he'd be standing there. Yeah, I'm gonna expect him to be singing to me, quite a bit because that's how we met. Would I marry a man that had custody of his son, but your kids, the oldest in college, and your baby graduated from college, and I don't feel like I want to be tied down to a kid? Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Okay, Palara, been there, done that. Okay, been there, done that. I'm gonna ask you one question though, Palara. Are you having a problem with the child? He has custody of his child. How does his child treat you? Does his child treat you like you are carrying out the mother love, the mother things to him? Because I think if you had that feeling coming from the child, like how he greets you, how he talks to you, and stuff like that, I think that it would make a big difference in whether if you would want to be tied down with another one, even though yours are raised, done, and gone. But it's just something about children where you know, like, you know what? Okay, I can do this again. So it's you not wanting to do it again. Okay, I'm gonna give you my advice on that because it's you and you can't, not that you can't, you just don't want to adjust to doing parenting again, I guess, because you want to feel free like me. I don't know, I'm just kidding. You just kind of you're ready for that. I'm done with kid thing. Okay. It's not worth you falling out of your relationship. I can tell you that. And I'll tell you why. Because if that's a good man to you, and outside of you have did your two and they off doing their things, but that's a good man to you, guess what's gonna happen? The child that he has custody with is going to get older and then take off and spread his wings. And with the children growing, that doesn't take long. So if you guys finish two of them and this man loves you and treats you the way you want to be treated, and your relationship has went for many, many years, just because there's another child there, I think you can sacrifice through it. And that's just how I feel. I know you're getting older and I know you haven't done this. So it's got to be some wiggle room in there for you to now talk to your hubby, or, and say, hey, I don't mind doing this all over again. And you're going to have to split your time up, and you're going to have to let him know, biologically minds have spreaded their wings, and you want now just a little time to spread your wings. So you guys need to sit down and say, he's here, but he the one that has custody, and this is biologically yours. um can we agree to me doing like 2 days out of the week or so to just do whatever I want to do for that day without having a child with me, and see how it goes from there. That's how I would handle it. If nothing less, start with a day. And you said that he loves you and you guys have a good relationship. So I think that he would understand that and be like, sure, baby, I understand. Now if he don't understand it, he'd be like, what do you mean? And then I'm sorry, he's got a problem. He wants you to sit and raise this one too, which means that he might be looking for some free time as well. And that's something y'all gonna really have to dig deep into and talk about it. And if it goes that way, baby, I'll be in there playing sleep all the damn time. I'll be like, shit, I ain't go get your own damn water. And sometimes you got to show the man a little bit of attitude to say, hey, it's not always about, you and the. I'm just saying. Martha, I'm just saying. That's just what I would do, though, Martha. I'm just saying. And she said that he loves her and stuff, and she's has raised her two, and her two is gone. And he has custody of this one, and she's looking for some free time now because she's gotten older. So that's just did I give some bad advice, you guys? Yeah, I give some bad advice. Come on now. Come on, Martha, you got to cut it. I don't think that was bad at all. I don't think so. Boy, you wait till I get you to my house, Martha. I'm going to get you. I don't think that was bad. I really don't. It was like, because I'm a balanced person. Let's look at it from both sides. Let's just look at it because I'm a woman and you're a woman. I'm going to weigh in some of, trying to, like they say, think like a man. I don't know. Pico, you say you agree. Was that Pico doesn't, he said that he agreed. I kind of weighed in on both sides of it, though. So I'm just saying, if there's been another child brought to the table, and I get it that you're done, but if that guy says that he loves you, now it's time to sit down and work it out and just say, hey, baby, can I get a day or two? No, she should not be obligated where she has to get up another 5 days out of her schedule to make sure that the child is dressed, fed, homework is done, and while he's going to play pool or have beer with the guys and stuff like that. No, it's time for some negotiation to be thrown up on that table right now. Martha's silly. Oh my God, I absolutely love that. Would you go bungee jumping and stuff with me? Because I like to, I like to parasail. I like to ski. I like to snowmobile. I like to ice skate. So, I have to make sure that I'm looking for those um, few qualities in a guy. Even as we get older, I want to still be 75 on roller skates. You feel what I'm saying? I still, as long as I've been given life, I still want to be able to continue to do life. So that's why it is so important, you guys, to take care of yourselves. Take care of your bodies. It is so important because with age and weight, and then comes the illnesses and stuff. Yes, it's gonna have you totally impaired. It will literally just shut you down, So with me, I'm just a little bit different. I definitely look for someone that is going to run with me. I look for someone that's going to say, hey, let's get up, let's go, let's go do this, or, let's go watch TV together, or let's like Ed said, let's go do this, let's go walk, let's go-kart ride. Because I promise you guys, those are the things. I don't care how old you are. And because people, we will get to the point where we like 70 or so, and you're going to be like, I don't fit in on that. I'm sorry. If I'm going to a skating rink and I'm 70 years old and I notice that the crowd got to be about 30 or 40, guess who putting on their skates? I be moving over bitches because 70-year-old has come through, because that's just the spirit that I have. And that's the type of person that I would like to go through life with. That's all. Polarity, you could pull this one through, honey. You just gonna have to sit down and sit with your soulmate. And like I say, the more you think about another person's feelings in it, you'll never get it out. You gonna hold it in. You gonna end up doing stuff that you just know your heart did not want to do. So then now guess who's miserable? You are. You are, because you held it in, because you chose to put someone else's feelings before yours. That man ain't gonna leave you. If he leave you, he never loved you. That's how I tell you. If he can't listen to what you were saying, baby, honey, it's a whole new different ball game for you. And if a man can't put you in the forefront for one day, something is wrong. Something has been wrong, and I'm gonna keep that shit real with you. So, but that I know we sensitive to other people, and we don't want them to feel this way, and you don't want this person to be mad about you, and but at what point do you think about yourself? And that's how I be thinking, like, this is how all this depression and crazy stuff come along too, because everybody wants to crawl up under that shell and worry about, if this person is happy and this person is happy, well, what about you? Be like, shit, what about me, baby? Because I make sure, I'm telling you, if I'm laying in this bed with Ed every night and I got a goddamn problem or something, Ed gonna hear about it. And me and Ed we gonna turn these goddamn lights on and shit and work this shit out. Because not only is Ed supposed to be happy, guess who else supposed to be happy? I'm supposed to be happy too. And the only way you can do it is by communicating with it. That's the only way. I'm just supposed to lay here and be just what? Going into depression because all I'm doing is making sure that Ed is happy. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. How you gonna keep a relationship with only one person happy in it? It doesn't work that way. It's not supposed to work that way. But that's where we have a lot of females out here just going so sour on, putting that man first. No, we're gonna put both of us first. We both gonna glow. We both gonna wake up, laugh, and then go into bed, laugh, and go. If we mad at each other, we gonna go to bed mad at each other. He gonna make me mad, and I'm gonna make his ass mad. So then now we both mad. Then we gonna just go. You know what? I don't care for the makeup sex. I'm not a makeup sex person, you guys. We mad at each other. We mad at each other. Take your ass over on that, not on that side, because that's the left side of the bed is always my side of the bed. I told y'all I'm a little bit dominant. I'm always at the door, and that's just that. So when I do, want to crawl in here with somebody, or whatever, you can't have that side of the bed, and that's just that ain't even no argument, because some things I am a little bit bossy about. But that makeup sex. I watch around and I look around out here. That makeup sex is the best sex. How that's the best goddamn sex when you're sitting here mad at each other from the beginning? What I'm finna I can't stand your ass. Like, what do you say? Like, you want me to be already then yelled and cussed and then did everything about that, right? And then in 2 minutes later, when we getting our freak on, I'm supposed to say, I love you. How the fuck does that work? I was like, no, we mad tonight. Go sleep your ass out there, and we're going to try this over again the next morning. When we wake up, it's going to be good morning. We're not going to talk about yesterday. It is what it is. And then, because we started our day off right and we're happy for that day and we've done some things, and now we crawl in that bed. Yeah, we get fucking freak fuck fest there because we're both happy and we had a good day, and now I've been loving you the whole goddamn day. But you want to tell me because I argued with you today and the best sex is makeup sex? Who the fuck came up with that shit? Nigga, I'm mad at you today. You ain't getting none of this. I just could not understand that. Maybe I'm the one. I keep saying, I think I'm the crazy one. I don't know. But that makeup sex, that shit is out of don't come licking on here. Don't kiss me back here. Cause when I'm mad and this shuts down, everything shuts down. Everything. I don't care, like I said, how much KY you done bought, how much it just don't move. When I'm mad, it's let's give us a day. Just give us a day. And then once I wake up, it's good morning, baby. Now you know we can keep this flowing throughout the whole day. The mood is set. Bam, we good. There you go. Look at Pico say. Pico say he glad he don't do sex anymore. You do sex, boy. If you got something down there, you doing sex. Now I don't know if it's with Mary or Jane, but baby, that's still called sex. It's still sex. You have sex yourself, and it is what it is. Who cares? I don't do sex no more. Everybody do goddamn sex, boy. Everybody. 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 But I was looking at Secret Sister comment, and I'm gonna have to say I totally agree with her on that. Just think about it that way. Sit down, talk, negotiate. Talk to your husband and let him know that I did mine, and I'm gonna help you out with this one. But you are entitled, after yours are done, to find you some me time. You are entitled to that, and he should be wanting to give you with that. And I'm just saying, don't make me mad up here. If you done made me mad up here, and all of us know that up here, this up here controls everything down here from the neck on. It controls all of this. This up here speaks to this. Well, if you done fuck this up here, how the hell am I supposed to get this all back working? And that's just crazy. I don't know. Okay, let me say, Secret Sister say makeup sex is when you and him feel like we beat each other's ass and then anger is gone. Her makeup sex has no foreplay, just real anime. See, I can't, how? Like literally, like, what are you doing? Are you like doing this saying, oh, you make me sick. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Oh, because if you doing it and you turning around talking about some, yeah, excuse my French, y'all, oh, hit it, baby, hit it from the head. I was like, how? How do you turn that on and off like that? How do you do that? I like, how do you do that? I don't know. I don't know. But you know what, Ed? Let me ask you a question. Though, Ed. I have pissed you off for the day. I have said some crazy foul shit, all because you didn't take the damn garbage out, right? You done grabbed your car keys. I'll be back. Now you gone. You know I'm asleep and everything, and you still pissed off at me because I've been bitching at you all day about shit that you just have not done or stuff that you did do and it wasn't right. Trina, I just can't. I'm gonna have to look up this asexual thing with Pico because he says that he don't even get sexual urges. So, serious question for you, Pico, because a lot of men around your age, hello Scorpio, is probably going through it, and you can answer it if you want to. Are you going through the erectile dysfunctional thing? Is it that is just don't work? I'm just saying, because you like, how do you not have any sexual urges with all of these enticing, beautiful looking women out here, and you just ain't getting no boner, dude? What the fuck? What up, Nancy Curtis? What up? What up? What up? I'm just saying, how y'all feel about that? You say no, it's psychological. psychological, meaning that you literally you literally told yourself, you talk to your man's thing from up here by what? Saying that, we not gonna work today? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Only just for that day, and only just one day. I don't take yesterday's stuff over into a new day. I don't do that. Yesterday's stuff is old because you can't get yesterday back. I move on and I grow from it and make things better. That's how I roll. Yeah, Trina, he says that it's psychological. Okay, hold on a second, you guys. Let's do this because this thing here with Pico. Wait, I'm curious because you almost made me believe that you suffering with erectile, erectile thing where it just doesn't work. Which I'm still confused on how, and I can't talk about it because I'm not a man, but I just don't understand what like literally causes a man genital area to stop working. I don't know. But I know a lot of my friends outside of YouTube is going through that. And it's like, what? And it's like, yeah, girl, he's only like 42 and won't. And it's been like 2 years. And so I would ask, well, what are y'all doing to put the spice or to get the pecker to, start pecking wood? And it's like, well, I don't know. So if you go through erectile dysfunction, right, is it because of the lady? I don't know. Ed, can you respond to that? Is that a possibility of it being a problem with the lady, or is it just become a medical condition that men go through? I'd like to know that. Woo, Lord, Miss Miller, 4 years. Girl, dig my grave and put me in. Lord. 1990. See, I'm going to tell y'all, that's what's wrong with the world right there. That's exactly why we got all these crazy ass goddamn people out here in this world. Yep, and the sexual, I was just looking it up. It's a sexual individual may still experience attraction, but this attraction does not need to be realized in any sexual manner. The biology of a reproduction not involving the fusion of genetics. It's crazy how they got this shit like where you can't see it. It's capable of building a new polyps through asexual reproduction in spring. So basically, Pico, basically, you're just a person who has no sexual feelings or desire. Like, are you a priest or something? Like what is your religion background? It's something else, Pico. Hi, Keisha. Oh, okay. And so it has nothing to do with losing a desire for sex or with women. I mean, if they're not bisexual or gay. Okay, so Pico says that the erectile dysfunction can come from wait a minute, poor blood circulation, cholesterol, clogged up arteries in vein. But it's a lot of men out here right now, Ed, that is having a major come on. A lot is having it's I mean, I have, like I say, a lot of friends, So I saw that one. I saw you, Secret Sister, saying what the asexual is. It feels the attraction for the person, but the sex isn't a factor to complete a relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean he can't perform. What I got to say about that to Pico is that he has to make sure that the female. Look at my dog, y'all. Ted, get your ass down here and sit down. Rat, come here. Get from up there. You know better. Um, Pico has to make sure that he comes across the same female that is asexual as well, or he ain't gonna have no long lasting relationship. I mean, unless he, I mean, what the head do, Pico? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So Pico only really have two options with really, marriage or long or girlfriend. I think I mean, you women agree with me? Do you guys agree with me or disagree with me? Pico is asexual, meaning that yes, he may have the attraction for one, but he has refrained himself for being engaged into any sexual activity of any kind. So, Pico, how if you say bad diet takes effect sooner or later. You can't see her, or she Secret Sister is on it though. So, but that's the question, Trina Tina. That was sum all of this up. So, Pico, are you at the point where you just don't want to have sex anymore? You're done with sex. And if you're done with sex, what are you, as a man, would like to know in case we come across another asexual person, what other qualities do you do or have that satisfy your girlfriend, or what else would you do? In other words, what you good for? I'm just saying. And you say, Keisha say it comes from some bullshit. Oh my God. Oh, Keisha, that's what I like about some people, because I hear a lot of people say, girl, you be saying what's on my mind, but baby, the table has turned. Keisha say, Pico, that shit come from some bullshit. And what you think? You think that shit come from some bullshit? She said, wait a minute. Oh, Secret Sister, you unblock Pico so he can respond to you. Cause we ain't on that shit tonight. Unblock Pico. Cause Pico need to tell. I can't even get past. I can't get past Keisha comment. There's a bullshit. That shit come from some bullshit. Keisha, did I say it how you typed it? Did I say that how you typed it, Keisha? That shit come from some bullshit. There you go, Ed. Look, rap him. Confident. Okay, y'all wait a minute. Y'all ain't finna be riding my Pico like that. Hold on a second. Cause he said it has nothing to do with performance, people. It's a psychological complex. And I asked you and I question you again. Pico, what the heck are you going to psychologically do for this? I'm just saying. Now, keep in mind, y'all, what was the movie that came out? Let me see, what was that movie? It was what's the guy name that played how he told them puts the lotion in the basket. Remember that movie, right? I think that was that movie. I could be wrong. And you remember when the guy went into when the lady came into the jail to meet with him or whatever, and all he did was stare at her. I don't remember the name of the movie, y'all, but he stared at her and he started, he was talking and he was saying or whatever, and she orgasmed. Y'all remember that movie? Now, I think that's Pico. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Y'all remember that movie? Y'all remember that movie? That man sat in there. I believe it was an attorney or something like that or whatever. And she was coming in. It's kind of the movie that kind of, similar to the one where he told them put the lotion in the basket. That goddamn movie. And that man was doing something and he was, and whatever, psychological. He was using his psychological powers or whatever. And old girl orgasm up in there, and she was, and he did it all psychologically. So that could possibly be Pico. But with that being said, though, Pico, if that is the way you are satisfying your women, your girl, I have to honestly tell you that that's some spooky, crazy ass shit. I'm just silent as a lamb. So I know the name of the movie, but is that the right scene that I'm putting out there? Hey, Feezy, I know, right? We got Pico up in here picking on him. He okay though. He know this is all fun. This is just adult fun. Adult fun. Y'all put the disclaimer up. This chat room is not for anybody under the age of 18 tonight. If you are under 18 years of age, please feel free. No, please click off of this chat room tonight. Because he is happy with who he are. But I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Would I don't know. Let's check with Ed. Ed, can you psychologically give me an orgasm? Can you psychologically look me into my eyes and talk that and make it do what it do? Can you do that? Can you do that? I don't know why you can't see Pico. You and Pico need to get it together because he say he can't see you either. Daz say you can. Daz, do you know that I do not believe in that shit? Because I think that I have to put myself in this psychological meditation frame of thought. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's me, I'm looking for you to touch, right? I'm looking for you to do the touch in order for me to get near climaxing, right? I am. But if you sit here and tell me that you are capable of using your asexual psychological powers to get me to climax, I'm gonna have to beg the goddamn devil. I don't know how to fix. Well, let me see. I see Pico, so Pico is not blocked on this end. So nope, I see Pico. I don't know why you and I see you. It's I believe you, and Daz, you need to confess and stop telling that goddamn lie, because you know your ass ain't over there psychologically out a goddamn climax out of people. It just so happened to be that Pico is a little bit different because he has I guess built himself up to that level where it's not that it's not that, well, I can't speak for Pico. I think that's just This boy sitting here telling myself, his dad talking about some, all he got to do is whisper. Whisper. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dad said he just got the whisper. Dad, I think I'm going to allow you to call in and do some little whisper. Let's see how that work out for you. Oh my God. Daz, please. You talking about coming from Daz. I'm going to tell you, see, I don't. No, there's nothing wrong with Pico on my end, and there's nothing wrong with Secret Sister on my end as well. I see both of them and everybody else. Y'all see Secret Sister and Pico being, so that's something that they got going on, and I don't know. But Daz, I don't even know how you can fix your mouth to say that when you always post this emoji like this, right? You always got this emoji up right there. So that tells me a lot about you. You know, they say body language is a bitch, right? You is always a thinker about how or what you want to say. So you ain't quite sure just yet. You have not mastered, Des. You have not mastered the plan, the execution of a psychological climax on a woman. Trust me. you you still see your ass over there talking about some, I'm just gonna whisper. What you gonna whisper? Hey baby. Oh, here come what? Nigga, please. I gotta have another twister. He's about to say, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. How many whispers? You ladies in the chat, y'all put something in the chat room that been whispered in your ear and you had a climax off of. I challenge y'all. Go ahead. And the first one they be saying is what, hey baby. What's up, baby? What's your, oh, I mean, like, what you gonna say, Dad? You got it. Oh, so you got it, because Dad just told a straight out flat damn lie. Somebody said he could whisper one out of you. Now, behind whispering, what you gonna tip? You gonna sell us women in this room. You're going to attempt to try to sell us that you have your PhD in hypnotizing through whispering to get a climax out of a female. That you gonna try to sell that shit. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey D, hey D. Dad said, yeah, he's sticking to that one, y'all. And he didn't let Dad take over because he getting the heat off of him, right? Pico's sitting back there in the bushes now. Hold on, because we got an unstable chat. Hold on, y'all. But this shit is funny as hell. I'm so cold. I also call him the climax whisperer. Oh my God. Oh, hold on, y'all. D Ferris seems to be taken up for Daz because he from the D. So D Ferris, you want to tell us, all the us women in here, honey, that's what they do in the D, and all the women down there is having a climax because the niggas down there is whispering in their ear. And that's all it takes. Girl, come on back out, Pico. We sorry. Y'all tell Pico y'all sorry. We love you over here, Pico. We love you over here. Dad, I don't know, but you sure crack me up. You cracks me up. He come in here tonight, the whisperer do it. Martha, I love you. Don't worry though, Martha, because you coming up here where I am, and I'm gonna help you get your Stella got the groove back, baby. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you back out. We're gonna get the groove back, baby. That man say he ain't playing. Oh God, y'all, it's silly. Well, I mean, we just helping each other out a little bit here tonight for those who are struggling just a little bit, just a little bit. Also say she about to pack her bags if that's all they got out there. Some climax whispers hell. We're gonna see how that works. Oh my God, girl, Trina, we got to help Miss Ma to get that groove back, baby. Ain't nothing like having some fun and keeping that heart laughter and everything. I can tell you this though, Miss Martha, and if I did, and then this is facts, boo. This is facts. And I know that I done, got a little bit older in my relationship, and me and the guy has turned, 77 years old. And I know I still kind of have life, and I still like to do things or whatever, and Mr. can't do much anymore, don't get up. He just wants to sit up in front in his rocket chair. Because mind you now, what he end up doing, it's going to rub off on you, and you going to end up doing it. And it may not be what you want to do. So now you get to sit there with matching rocking chairs and dry on out with him, picking up the newspaper, turning to the goddamn. I ain't never seen more people in my goddamn life read the obituary of the newspaper first. I kid y'all not. Everybody that pretty much I know that reads a newspaper, open up that goddamn newspaper. They start off with the obituary section of it. Then they'll jump back to see what the sports is going on in the goddamn paper. Then they jump back if they play the lottery, see what the goddamn pick 3 is, and then they start reading all the other stuff. Now, once they done read the other stuff in the newspaper, the last finale of the part of a newspaper is doing them goddamn crossword puzzles in the back. I ain't never seen people, and it be in that order, y'all. In that order. What is so goddamn important about the obituary section of the newspaper? I can't understand that shit. Who wants to wake up and buy a goddamn paper just to go open up the obituary section of the newspaper? It is some weird. Like I say, I know I'm a little weird, but it is some weird ass people in this goddamn world. I don't want to wake up and see who all done died today. I don't want to see it. Like, that's some crazy ass shit. And here's the good part about it too, y'all. Then they go run and tell everybody. Did you see girl so-and-so in the paper? She was only about 76. Woo, died from colon cancer. Who the fuck wants to hear that shit at 9 o'clock in the morning? I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I do not read the goddamn paper, okay? I do not buy one. I do not open it up. I do not read it. I don't care. I really don't care. But it just tickles me pink how it be in that order. In that order. Nigga skip the whole front page, the weather, everything, every goddamn thing, the main set front page, and they skip to get to the back of that goddamn newspaper to see who all done died on Thursday. I can't understand this shit to say. I can't understand. I can't understand that shit. No, we're talking about Miss Martha. We started off in the process of trying to get Miss Martha to help get a little bit of her groove back, and trying to show her, the difference of it's okay, I guess, if you ended up with someone that's sick, or and knowing if you got someone broke but you're interested in them, and knowing how to not solely take care of this person because he is broke, stuff like that. And we also try to let her know that if you at being 50 and you want to get your groove back, it's okay if you feel like a 30-year-old can handle that. Is all I'm saying. Oh, mother, no, you did not. You mean to tell me that he don't have one song to get your groove back? Not one, because he got one that, and I'm not going to tell it because, I don't, Ed might start playing that tomorrow. He has one particular song that I'd be like, woo, woo. All right, Pico, did you go over and subscribe to the One Papoose? Our original channel, because I think you are subscribed to that one over there. So that channel over there. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to head over. Make sure you give me your subscription. I will appreciate it, you guys. I am almost there. We're getting there, but I'll appreciate your subscription over on One Papoose channel. We are now chitter-chatting it up and having fun over here on the One Pap channel. But if you had not went over to the One Papoose channel, make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to that one as well. And I appreciate that. And what you shaking your head to? I've been having so much fun with you tonight. You really had me laughing tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. She said people, Dee Dee said people be going funeral hopping. I don't understand it. Like I say, it seems to be where you will get like the most, thank you, Apisi, you will get the most attention when you're dead. I just don't understand that. And I did speak on that, when it comes to the protesters and slash rally slash thank you, Malika. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When it comes to the rallies and the march and the protesting and everything, like I said, when it came to, and I just gonna touch on this just for a quick second because that's not what tonight is about. But when it comes to putting out the due process for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, you do not have an enormous amount of people out, as nowhere close to what the Million Man March looked like when we saw that on TV and everything. It was massive. It was hundreds of people out there. Good night, Pico. Thank you, sweetie. So come on back because we'll see you on the next round when we having more fun. And thanks for letting me use you, Pico. There's a kiss for you. Thanks for being a good sport on the channel. Y'all get Pico some yellow hearts in the channel because he allowed us to have fun with him tonight. Y'all give Daz those blue hearts. Thank you, Daz, for allowing us to have some fun with you tonight. And most of all, you guys, y'all put them red hearts up in there for Ed because Ed sure enough allowed me to have fun and use him as well tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. But he does not get this turnout. He just does it. He does not get the turnout just to support and for his defense for a due process. He just does not get it. He don't get it, But if you would go and you would juggle through all of the social sites out there, you guys, you will see a lot of people, saying free Kels and free Kels. If you go on the Kels Nation page, it's a lot of people on there. They play his music. They're putting up little poster pictures of him and old interviews and everything. None of those people on there. I did not see them out at the march. You just don't see it. I don't know if people are afraid to come out and push for the judicial system to work based on equality amongst everybody, black, white, red, green, orange, purple, brown. It don't matter. African, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Filipino, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People cannot get past it. They will not come out like they should just to fight on the fact that Robert Sylvester Kelly should at least, no matter what the allegations are, no matter what 2002 to the 2008 trial was about, no outside of all that, no matter what the allegations are about his alleged marriage to Aaliyah, no matter outside of all of that, we have all of these goddamn people that will come out and put a vote in for all of these crazy ass goddamn laws to come into place. You vote for people that you do not even know. You vote for people who you have not even looked up to learn about. You vote for people and put them in the wrong position to put these laws out here on people to knock their freedom down. But yet then here you are, you have one man who the whole goddamn country knows that his rights have been stripped from him. Outside of all of this other bullshit, they cannot set that aside to just say, allow him to fight his case. And it's beyond me. So with that being said, that tells me that there is so many people in their feelings and not involved in the judicial system to make it correct. They are in their feelings about it. Either I don't like him, or because he done this. And guess what? So has many other people. So has many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of goddamn people out here has done some fucked up, crazy ass shit. But the law that these people vote for is working for them. Well, if it is working for them, then it should be working for that man as well. And once Robert Sylvester Kelly end up being able to practice the laws that was put upon on all of us to obey by, to use to fight a case, then those people right there, they should feel really, really, really bad about themselves. You have to allow this man to go and fight his case. You have to allow him to have the right to defend himself in the court of law, where there is a prosecutor, there's a defense attorney, there's a judge, and there's a goddamn jury. But like I say, but I tell you guys, you know when you're going to see the majority of these people out in a crowd that looks as big as the goddamn Million Man March? Yeah, just like you see the people flipping over to open up the obituary page to the newspaper. Oh, massive's gonna come out now, y'all. The streets are gonna be super goddamn jam-packed. Guess what else gonna happen? You gonna end up having the every goddamn media station out there. You gonna have a big high power ass political person wants to speak over his body. You're gonna get all that shit coming out then, but they won't come out now. They won't come out now. And I tell y'all, if I was Robert Sylvester Kelly, I'm gonna tell you what my will would say. I'm going to tell you what my will would say, because everybody at this point, us older people in here, should have some type of drafted will wrote up. Even if you don't have shit, you write up some shit. Who you want to have your fucking lamps in your house. You write up who you want to have your goddamn best confidant in your house. That's what you do, because I be damned with the way the government has allowed shit to happen in this country, let alone with being able to use someone who was released on a 1.6 criminal activity. You want the government to have your shit? I wouldn't let the government ever have any goddamn say so. I'm writing my goddamn obituary up on pillowcases, on dog food. Y'all ain't getting shit. Nothing. Write it up. You can put whatever you want in your goddamn will, because it's your will. If I was Robert Sylvester Kelly, right now, you guys have no idea. My will be wrote up. Who I don't want to speak over my body. I don't want you nowhere near my goddamn funeral. And I will lock it down, goddamn it tight, because ain't nowhere in the hell. Nobody right now, there is absolutely nobody out here that I've seen in the forefront, political wise, your president, you name it, should not have one goddamn thing to say at this man's funeral ever, even if he lives and to die at the age of 110. I don't want you there. You can't stand for justice right now. You can't come forward right now and have this judge or whatever to say this is all wrong, this is not right, this is not what our Constitution stands for. Then all goddamn it, don't bring your ass 50 years later sitting up here talking about the music that I done made and how good of a person that I was. And that's just how I feel about it, y'all. What you can't do now, you sure in the fuck can't do for me later. And that's just how I feel about it. And I sure hope he wrote one up. I'm sorry. I do not want to be able to throw his children in there, because that's something that he has to mend on his own. But I would tell you that how I roll. This is how I roll. And I know that my kids ain't had shit to say to me, and they done wrote me off because of something like this. And you can't repair this through God. You can't come get close to me and find out and make amends because I brought your ass into this world, and we got to get rid of all of that old shit like that right there. I don't even want my kids there. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I would be hurrying up, asking them all off of my goddamn plan to leave her 50% of this out my goddamn TSP. Are you crazy? No, that's not how that works. And I know how God says, you got to turn the other cheek. And I get it. But listen here, God, if I turn the other cheek, that's exactly what I saw on this side. I ain't leaving your ass shit. And you told me to turn the other cheek. That's what I did. I'm just saying, amen, y'all. That's just how I roll. But I guarantee y'all, this man gets to live up to 100. He's going to have a fucking march out of this goddamn world. And that's a damn shame. That's the only time they turn up and turn out. Cameras out, phones out. Oh, they want that memory. You want to broadcast that shit. That shit going to be on front page. Then all of a sudden you got Al Sharpton there, Don King, you name it, Mike Tyson, all the motherfuckers out there now want to talk about how good the fucking music was. No, let's talk about how fucked up the judicial system was against them. That's what you should be talking about. That's the only thing that they need to be talking about right now. It's crazy, y'all. But that's what y'all gonna see. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all see how that shit work out? Y'all see how it work out? You see how it work out? Everybody want to get on the stage and have a speech about how good you was. And I remember this day when we sat back at this barbecue and someone told me your ass to my goddamn funeral with that bullshit. And I ain't seen you in no 20 years. Really? Man, I'm making sure all that shit is in my damn will. I've been keeping names, y'all. You on there? Don't bring your ass there. Don't bring. I'm gonna have. I know the security that I'm gonna hire. Goddamn, you gonna have to have a chip in your ass before you get into my goddamn beep through my funeral. Is alarm gonna go off? Get your ass up out of here. Fuck around, make me rise up out my damn casket and scare the shit out of all of y'all. I'm just saying, but that's how it's gonna go down. That is how it's gonna go down. It really is. Boy, you know what? It's just some phony ass people in this world. Phony ass people. It is horrifying. It's so damn horrifying. But I'm telling y'all now, because we are all up in age. Draft your will. I don't give a damn. Draft it down to the last goddamn ink pen. Don't let that government get hold of shit. Nothing that you done bought and paid, none of it. Don't leave them nothing, because they love to get hands on shit of people that ain't did nowhere. I was proud of that one damn lady that was out there. That goddamn woman left all her money to her cat. I was like, well, damn, bitch. She left billions. But you know who end up really with that damn money? Goddamn government. You know damn well cat can't do shit with all million goddamn dollars. What he doing? Walking around the goddamn castle, meowing and eating rich ass cat food? I don't know. It may be so. But I'm just saying, you guys, I'm just saying, draft your wheels up. I hope that R. Kelly has one that is drafted up and signed and sealed, in the right hands. Girl, I don't know where the cat probably dead, because that woman's story surfaced, about, I don't know, has it been about 10 years? That damn cat got to be dead by now. Let me see what Miss Martha said, because I love Miss Martha. She said if just one of the ladies really loved him, they would spoke up when his toe got hurt. Love is no matter how long we are apart. I don't understand how so many heart has left him to suffer during the COVID. I totally agree with you, but yeah, it's too late for them to come back and speak up on anything about him. So what you say, Ed says, eating some damn good cat food. That woman did, though. That woman left all her money, like, to this damn cat. I was like, what in the hell? Who in the hell? But you know what? She put a point out there. I'm just saying, though, you can leave your money to whoever you want to leave it to. Your fan, your lamp, your everything, every goddamn thing. Your desk, your dresser. You write that shit up. You write it up to the T. I kid you not, down to the last pair of socks in your drawer. You have that goddamn right. You have that right. Because if not, the government, who is screwing Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly over, yeah, they gonna have your shit. They sure is. They gonna have your shit to disperse and do whatever you want. And half of it is sent to the Salvation Army. So yes, Trina. Yes. I did mine. It was when I turned 40, I believe I did, because at first I kept saying, and you think, oh, you know what? I'm going to live this long. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. I'm going to, so, it doesn't hurt, you guys. You go online, draft your stuff up, pay the little fee, print it out, send it, you don't have to go and hire an attorney right now and all that stuff. You just kind of want to draft it up and pay for it and have a seal put on it and get you a goddamn fire safety box or whatever and put it in there, because somebody gonna find it, so somebody's gonna find it. Secret Sister says she's gonna be cremated, and so is my money. You go out how you want to go out, baby, because that is your goddamn right, and should nobody take that from you. Amen, Miss Miller. It don't even matter. You right. They don't give a damn. And you know the crazy part about the government, though? The crazy part about it? It's humans just like you and I that just got the privilege to sit up in a freaking higher up seat. That's all it is. That makes these old crazy ass decisions based on another person's life. A life. And here it is. We all are told that, God is represented as the God Almighty, the King of the throne. You know what I'm saying? But when you got all these people out here make all these laws and shit, somehow they just feel like that they the God. They the God. This is what you will do. This is what you can't do. We talking about 4 goddamn motions. 4. And this judge knows that this person is going and this person is coming out. And this person got out and this person got out. And she just steady sitting over there going, deny. Well, to her, and from what I'm hearing, denied means death. Because that's show what she just placed upon him. She just placed that upon him. 4 of them? And you mean to tell me not one of them not one motion will allow you to say, you know what? We'll give you house arrest. We'll put you there. You will not be able to leave this home. The same rules that you kind of gave Michael Avenatti, who, by the way, fucked his up, and you still let him sit outside, right? You still let him have the freedom of his home. The same thing. No, you don't get to hire the people. We get to hire the people that will be securing around your home. You are not to leave. It's just give them the rules. We will have a doctor, our doctor, coming in to oversee your needs for your health. They make the rules, right? So let them out and put the rules on them. Let them out and put the rules on him. She can make the goddamn rules. Why won't you just make the rules? Better yet, have the government build a goddamn little tiny house right next door to hers and put him there. At least we know he's safe. Let's put him there. Now you can watch him, or somebody in your family can watch him. It's not that goddamn complicated. He has no access to any other women or what all of these allegations that they saying that he does. He will have none. She can make that happen and refuse to do so. She refused to do so. Right now, it's like she's the goddamn woman with the magic wand. Then goddamn it, go and do it. It's not that freaking hard. But apparently, it's all of the stuff that is being used off of the black tube, and this person says this, and this person says that. This ain't even about the female on a series anymore. It ain't even about that. Them ain't the people that's keeping them in there. This ain't got nothing to do with what happened in 2008, the man. And this ain't got nothing to do to where he done took the, allegedly women across the state line. Now he's in there because of what everybody is saying on Black Tube. Girl, I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. But you know what? It's your government. The one that is asking you now to come out to vote. Yeah, it's your government. It's asking you guys now to come out to vote. Yeah, those people right there. If I had the whole power, you guys, I would wave a magic wand over all those ballots up in there and make them disappear. Have them so goddamn confused up in there to why ain't nobody voting. It would be so messed up. I kid y'all now. I would make everybody's shit disappear. I would. We ain't having no election until y'all let Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly up out those doors on the same privilege. We do not want no involvement in any government activity whatsoever. Because if you continue to vote, who's to say you ain't finna fuck up some more shit the same way you allow it to be fucked up based on this man's rights? I'm just saying. That's just how I think, y'all. I'm just saying. I disappear every goddamn ballot out there. They be so fucked up in the head to us. What? Ain't nobody voting. Voting shut down. Ain't no election. Ain't nothing moving until you fix what is already broken. Once you fix all of that broken shit, and we know that it is fixed, now we can proceed with the regular program. That's it. I'm just saying, they better not ever give me no goddamn power out here, y'all. I'm gonna straighten this goddamn shit up. You best believe that. It's gonna work. We are the United States of America. We gonna work one for one, one for all for one, all that bullshit, all that military shit, be all you could be, all that bullshit that they sell everybody out here. I'm gonna fix that shit. You best believe. I'll fix all that shit. What's going to work for him, it's going to work for you. It ain't no goddamn different laws for this person and for this person. We going to get rid of all that goddamn supersede in the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G up in there. It's the one goddamn fucking rule. One rule, one law, everybody. That's how it's going to go down. You ain't finna come in there with all this flexibility room up in there to be able to use letter A 1 and 2 down to jump over to the F part about it, or you ain't gonna be able to take your ass back and rediscover some shit back in 1914. You ain't bringing that shit up in here. If we was gonna use that shit, why don't you just keep that shit? What the fuck you bring it back here in 2020 and try to amend some shit to do some add-ons and takeaways? You ain't finna jump back to 1914 law. That shit is gone. Burn it up. If you done came and you done amended that shit, this the one we using, and this one is gonna work for everybody. Not for him because he got long hair, and not for her because she got blue eyes. Shit ain't finna work that goddamn way. And that's just how I am, you guys. I am a true diversified, equal rights opportunity person. It's gonna work for everybody. Ain't no fucking coming up in my goddamn office just like how they did with the stimulus, right? How they got the stimulus, right? We had a goddamn pandemic that hit this goddamn country and others. Hurt people. Hurt a lot of people, y'all. People lost their jobs. People losing their cars. People getting evicted. You got your credit card company people calling you. You got the medical bill people calling you. All type of shit, right? And they knew that this pandemic done hit and done kill over 600,000 people out here, right? But we can't stop it. Yes, the fuck we can. Shut it the fuck down. Shut it down. See, you don't really need money if it's shut down, which means that I am the goddamn government out here, which means that nobody's going to be collecting on the fucking car note, on the credit card note, on electricity. All that shit finna be free right now. I don't give no fuck. Go chop another goddamn tree down, send it through that goddamn machine, just like how Queen Latifah and them was over there with all that fucking money that they burning up. We ain't gonna burn that. We gonna keep using that same goddamn money. But you want to sit out here and keep the country going so this pandemic could keep going. We want to go to the beach. We want to know. We got to shut the fuck down for 14 fucking days. Shut it down. Nobody going to work. Nobody doing none of that shit. And you gonna be all right about not going to work. You know why? Because ain't nobody finna fucking call you to collect on the motherfucking bill because they shut down too. Pause it. We will resume after 14 days, but pause. The only thing that these American people really only needed out here was a little bit of gas or whatever for the bus to run for certain hours with a minimum of probably 10 people. You got to be strategic with this shit. Get your ass to the grocery store, and ain't that many people at the grocery store. Get your shit, get back in the goddamn house. That's the only fucking thing that needs to be open. In the doctor's office. That's it. That's the only thing that I see that needed to be fucking running out here for 14 fucking days. But no, government couldn't shut down the goddamn crap. Shut down the businesses first. They cannot fucking collect on something when we got a fucking pandemic that will not allow people to go out there to work and travel in. You know why? Because they get that fucking shit and they goddamn shit and they dead. The fuck is you opening the country back up for? I'm just saying they better not put me up there behind that fucking desk, y'all, because it's gonna be all she goddamn wrote, and somebody just as little as I am gonna fix this shit for y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. That's real motherfucking talk. I'm telling y'all, but because everything is revolved around a dollar sign. Revolved around a dollar sign. We can't do this. We gonna go into deficient. And them motherfuckers, we've been into deficient since goddamn it I've been born. Every time you turn around. If you stop giving these people up here so much goddamn fucking money to do whatever, and these people down here a little of nothing, and balance the fucking country out, then maybe you wouldn't be in the goddamn position that they already in. But y'all going on out there to vote for this fucked up ass crazy shit. You guys are. Year after year after year after year after year after year after year. All these people out here, y'all steady voting, y'all steady vote, and ain't shit. Ain't shit changed. It looks like it changed. It ain't shit changed. If it had changed, then why do we still have all these people up here, rich than the motherfucker, and all of y'all is down here is still fucking broke? If it changed. Y'all say it changed. How it changed? Balance it out. Just because you done wrote the book on how to fucking build a car don't means that you should have to sit up there and make $220,000 a year while the niggas down here that's actually putting the goddamn car together is still only making $25,000 a year just because you done wrote the book and went to Harvard. The fuck out of here. I feel that same way about basketball players and football players. I do. Just because they goddamn it dribble a ball and everything, you worth goddamn it $32 million a year? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry. That's just how I am. You notice the government finding all of these trillions to save their economy, but just refuse to give blacks reparations. That's facts. That's facts though, sister. But what did I just say? Y'all go out, y'all be out there voting on all that shit. And before you vote, learn what the letter under the law that they telling you about. The law that they telling you about. For instance, let's say you voting for this red ink pen to come into law, cause it writes real fucking good. Did you read A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then jumped over to the other fucking book that they have already proposed that's going to happen to this pen 5 years later? Did you even read of all of the people that put into play to tell you exactly what the pen of this law meant? Did you read that? Did you know that this one here is only going to produce you a little bit of ink out of here before it die? But then the person who came up with it now is going out of the scene because it's another person got some patent and fine prints at the bottom that's going to tell you, well, we just going to replace this one here and we're going to put some pink oil up in here and it's going to last about 20 years. Oh, but you done already voted for the next one, but this one that's lasted for 20 now, the first one you done paid $3.99 for, but now because somebody else can come out and paint it, make it sell and be a whole much better, they want the $20,000 for the same fucking bullshit, but you didn't know it was going to cost you that because you done already done signed it in, right? So now you got to keep on going with it because some motherfucker done snuck up behind because some shit that they done already proposed in it that was in the other book on line D. But you didn't check that shit out. But you went on out there and voted that motherfucker on into office. So you're going to have to ride that motherfucking law out knowing it's a fucked up ass goddamn law. You didn't know that though because you didn't go do all your research on it. But that's the shit, and that's how people go out there and vote. Outside the other majority of the people that vote only because of color of the skin. Only because they didn't want this black person into office, or only because they didn't want that white person into office. And that's your systematic ass fucked up judicial system. Crazy. That's crazy, ain't it, y'all? But that's just how I think. That's how I think. And don't get me wrong, I get my head beat in, y'all. I get talked about bad, you should vote. Didn't I tell y'all in my other goddamn videos? I keep telling y'all, if it's dirty, I don't touch it. I don't touch it. I don't care what it is. If it's the church, if it's your government, I don't care what it is. If I know and it up here and in here and it's dirty as hell, and here I am at just now turning 50. And my mom is up in age, and then I saw my grandparents go through age, and I'm still seeing what sister just said about reparation. Still bullshit going on. When is it changing? Somebody type me in the chat room. When is it changing? What changed for the better of it is to keep you quiet. What changes is to have your ass on hush mode for a minute. That's what changes. But the laws are still going to stay there. They going to put that shit down up in there to hush your ass up for a minute because they sick of hearing you bitch about it. But is the color of if it is the color going to change in this world, then y'all got another goddamn thing coming thinking so that it is. Only thing you got to try to find out to do is how to fit in this motherfucker and get something up out of it to benefit you on the way through your life cycle of what God created you or wanted you to do. Do your part of labor up inside of this temporary ass home that he has provided for you guys until he call you back, and you just make the best out of it, because the truth of the matter is, and that goes back to the black tax law that I try to get down and finish reading and tell you guys about, right? Man, try to tell you. He's trying to tell everybody out here, you got to change it. You want better, you got to change it, but we can't because we fight against each other so goddamn much. You don't want me to have $50,000 more than you, a PZ. You don't want it. You won't sit down with me and say, well, whoa, you could get 50. Well, tell me how to get 50. That's 2 motherfucking black buildings open up right there. We don't want that. We want to talk about and beat down the one who has actually got ahead and then won't allow us to come back and grab some more, because your goal is to tear down what the hell I done not built up to try to come back and get some more to bring you up, We won't do that shit. Look at that bitch over there, thinks she bad. She thinks she motherfucking bad because she driving that goddamn Porsche car. And that's how you think. Hold on, bitch. I'm coming back to get you in a minute. Just hold on. See, that's the unity that we need. Hold on. Start sliding some shit up under their nose. Start sliding shit as the black culture coming together. They ain't got to know every motherfucking thing. Keep sliding it through for you know it. They're gonna be on that damn. These motherfucker got a whole goddamn state of black owned goddamn shit over here. But you know what? That ain't gonna last long. I'm gonna tell you why. See, because we also, at the same token, some sellout ass people. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that, y'all. Then I'm gonna get on up out of here. We some sellout ass people too. Because see, this is what happened when we first tried to have our own land, have our own this, right? I don't know if you all remember this story. I can't give y'all the names of it, but I remember the story clear as day. They said that when we came over here, when they brought us over here, we eventually ended up owning a whole bunch of land. Black African Americans did. They said it. I read it. They said it. But you know what happened? Guess what happened? Yeah, white man didn't like that shit. But the white man befriended, came cool with our black Africans. Chopped it up, had some tea. They ate good, well together. They got in good with it. Guess what the white man done now? Since they didn't see the African culture steady growing and growing for it. See, to them, it looked like it was just sitting still. Well, they ain't really doing nothing with this over here, Or, you know what? We can't just have this one little group of black culture, have this. No, what they did. I'm going to show you what they did. I'm going to show you exactly how we get sold out, because this is exactly how they play us. And guess what happens? Black African culture came over, got that land for a little of nothing, right? Was doing good. All they had to do was just keep it growing. But see, it wasn't growing as fast as they wanted to. You know why? Because the black Africans, that they wasn't coming. They wasn't coming saying, hey, how much is it? I could get the land next door. Oh, I can get the land next door. And the land, and it keeps growing, right? And do that. White man came in and put this on a piece of paper. Right here. This is how we lost all of that. And this is just a hypothetical number. That's what they did. That's all it took. Right there. That's what he did. That looks good on paper, don't it? That looks good on paper. You know what you know what John and Jack and all of them did right here. And then the white man put over here right there. And that's how we lost it all right there. That's what they did. They signed, white man put sold. We were done. We were back to square one. We were having a jump start on being able to balance this out, like what Secret Sister put up there, having a Black Wall Street. It started off that way. They owned it. They bought a lot of land up. But they allowed the devil. They allowed the other color to come right on in. Sold them the dollar dream. They bailed out. We lost control again. We lost control of it again. And ever since then, we ain't been able to get shit back right at all. It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell y'all this, and this is what I see. How many black businesses that we have out there and all of those things. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Stop the press. My moderator is here. She says that she's spoken to everyone in the chat room, y'all. I don't know if you guys saw her come in, but she is here. Can you guys give Rolanda some love, please? She came right on in, and she is very good at speaking to everybody in the chat room when she comes aboard. I appreciate it if you guys show her some love back, because that's not what we do. And if she tells me that she spoke to everyone, she did. So out of respect, let's holler back at her, you guys. Holler back at her and show her some love. Thanks for showing up, sweetheart. And I'm talking away too, so I give you my apologies because I didn't even see it because y'all didn't got all into this, and I'm supposed to be closing this out. So y'all give my girl some love. That's my sister, y'all. Give her some love. Give her some love. So with that being said, the black business and things that we do have opening up and trying to expand for a lot of our black cultures to carry on the thrones, carry on the opportunities to help other black people to build businesses and things. It's only a matter of time. I do have faith. Don't get me wrong. I do have faith. But trust me, the dollar amount always come through when we get these business to fold. And they fold because the dollar amount really speaks. It speaks and it blinds the goal of the purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that just really, really bothers me out here of how we can be bought. We could be bought. And everybody, it just folds and it irritates me. America is known as the most powerful, but when we spend that money, it's a promissory note we live off of debt. That's true. That's facts. I know, Trina, we was all into this one, right? Because I didn't see her come in. I really didn't. I wasn't even really looking in there. I was gone in my zone. So I so apologize. I do. I'm sorry. I was gone, girl. And I get talking, y'all. How about y'all? Was y'all all lost in the zone? And you didn't see her come? I mean, I saw the blue, and also, because I look for those. So thank you guys for giving Rolanda some shout out. Thank you guys, because I was gone. And when my mouth get to running, girl, like shit. But at the end of the day, you guys, I really hope that we can continue to prosper with balancing out the country. I really do. But like I say, when there's dirt involved, when there's crooked people involved, and there's just parts in the Bible, like I say, I'll touch on some of it, a lot of it that it's just what I don't touch on. And I know for sure in the Bible, it talks about greed, and it talks about theft, liars, adultery, and all of that stuff. That's pretty much all I know. And I could have sworn with those things being mentioned in the book of the Bible, right? It's like that there's consequences around being involved in those things. You know what I'm saying? So I take it as a different wording to me and summed it up. And I see what happened to those people who were hard-headed or who still did crooked things and who still did this. And I read some stories in there of what could possibly happen. And so I live on the fact that knowing that they say that, our God is mysterious. It's a mysterious man. He works mysteriously. So you don't know what I just say simplest term, you don't know what your butt whooping is going to be. You don't know. So I tell you this, I don't want to know. I don't want my ass whooped. I have to be honest with y'all. I don't. So how do I prevent getting my ass whooped? Because the Bible tells you that there is liars, thieves, and adultery, and pedophiles, and bank robbers, and fire people, and it says that if you don't want then you supposed to stay away from it, right? Stay away from the evil, right? Guess what I've done? I've chose to stay away from the evil. I stay out of that race. It's just all devil and crooked people in it. There's no way. I don't touch dirt. I told you guys, I do not support that Washington March. I just can't. It's surrounded by all dirty people that is choosing to leave that. I support Robert Sylvester Kelly. I do. But do I support an event or any such a type of thing when I know in my heart that it is some dirty something going on? I have to fall back. I have to fall. Oh, no. Thank you guys for coming through. It is 11:32. I still got some kids running around out there that I got to go get the belt, put their butts to bed. I appreciate you guys. If you have not subscribed over to the One Papoose channel, please do so. You guys, please like this video. I'd appreciate it. It was girls' night. This is part 2. We lost our first one, but we ended up topping on some good things tonight. Shout out again to Ed. Shout out to Pico. Shout out to Des. I appreciate you guys for allowing us women to have fun with you guys tonight. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys so much. And for all of the ladies that came through tonight, please join us on the next. Well, I got to tell y'all about Saturday night before I close this out. But thanks for joining us. We'll call this Sunday Ladies Night. And I hope to see you guys again on the next Saturday night. Is usually where I like to have them. Before I close this out, let me tell y'all what happened on Saturday night, because I told you guys that I would be here Saturday night. Well, I got up. I took a little ride with a close friend of mine. She wanted to go and look at some things up at the mall where I am, and I was like, sure, and she also wanted to take me and treat me to lunch for my birthday because she didn't make it to the party. So I had Jerome was here. Tell Jerome I said thank you. So Ed says it was his pleasure of letting him hang out with us tonight, you guys, and using him. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. So she was like, well, what do you want to eat at, right? So I don't eat much pork, you guys, but 10 years ago, 40. I was about 40, okay? So when I was, I had started noticing that, okay, I'm getting these headaches and stuff, right? And one of my favorite of a pork was rib tips. I absolutely used to love rib tips. Good night, Martha. I love you. We'll see you next time, girl. See you next time. There's a kiss for you too. See you next time. Thank you. So, after I went to the doctor and I was telling my doctor, like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm starting to get all of these, headaches and everything. And I'm like, I was perfectly fine, right? So she was like, well, have you changed your diet? Like, what are you eating? And I'm like, not that much, it hadn't been that much, right? So she's like, well, what did you eat today? Because I went in on that day with me having like a massive migraine, you guys. So I was like, oh, I better go to the doctor today. And I went in. So I'm telling her everything that I had eaten and everything, right? So it ended up being where I told her, well, I had rib tips today, So she was like, well, it could possibly be, the pork on the rib tips. I was like, really? But I love rib tips, So she was like, well, I need you to try this, and then, come back and let me know in 2 weeks, how that worked out with you. And she also told me to also, she wanted me to have some more rib tips with what she had given me, right? So she had put me on the baby aspirins, right? So I do carry baby aspirins if I have the desire to be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna have some pork today, or so I'm up there, and I did go and I had the rib tips within the 2 weeks or so, but I was instructed to, before I have the rib tips, take one of the aspirins, right? And I would take the aspirins. I had to wait like 10 minutes, then I could eat the rib tips. No headache, no nothing. I would be fine. Well, Saturday, I'm out and being treated for lunch for my birthday, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to have six ribs, right, on bones. I had six ribs. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you. Nice of you dropping by. I hope you come back too, girl. I hope you come back. So she was so I'm eating my ribs, right? And you guys, I clearly forgot to take the aspirin. It just wasn't on my mind. I was like, I hadn't had no ribs in like months, so I was like, you know what? So I took the ribs, and on the way home, I started feeling like really, really, really lightheaded, really, really lightheaded. And I was like, okay, you know what? I drank the half a bottle of my water to flush through, and I laid down to go to sleep. My daughter calls me and she was like, well, Mom, I don't feel like riding my back home. She's over my oldest daughter's house, which is about 10 minutes on a bike. So I was like, fine, I'll come and pick you up. And, she's like, well, bring the truck because I'm going to put my bike in there. I'm like, okay, I jump in the truck. I kid y'all not, I felt so horrible, like horrible. And I was like, I couldn't, like, why do I feel funky like this? The headache came, everything came, and I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to do my Saturday night live, ladies night, and I just couldn't do it. So I got up, I grabbed my phone, and I walked literally right out the door, you guys, right out the door. And then I'm at the truck, and guess what? I don't even have no keys. I am totally locked out my house yesterday, but I'm also noticing that I'm a little bit just not me. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit not me. So I called my baby back, and I was like, Coda Bear, please tell me you have the keys to the house on you. She's like, yeah, Mom, I have my keys. I was like, thank God. I said, I just locked myself out the house. And the crazy thing about it, you guys, how is it that we always remember to get the goddamn phone? I ain't remember nothing coming up out this house, but I got this phone with me. I don't know how many of y'all are like that, though. The first thing we will grab is the phone. I am actually kind of happy that I had the phone because I was able to call Coda Bear. And so Coda Bear was like, okay, Mom, I'm on my way. I said, now you got to hurry up because now I got to pee. So it's like, I'm coming, I'm on my way. So I'm sitting out back and I'm enjoying the phone call that I had. And this here person is cheering me up, and I'm laughing till now. My headache has subsided, but I just still felt like just tired. I was just tired. So my baby got here, and long story short, so then I took the aspirin, and in about 30 minutes, I felt like tonight. So for that, forgive me. But now I know that it's the little bit too much of the pork. It will trigger back up my headache. So you know what it did? Taught me to stay the hell away from it. And that's how I got to make the decision to do that, so it don't hurt me. I can live without a goddamn rib. I'm good with that. I know that if I pick this rib up and I don't have this aspirin to take before that, I know that I'm going to be in some type of pain, headache or whatever. Ed, I wish you was here because I know that you would have gave me that little massage all around up in here and say, baby, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But I had to take care of myself. And I know how to take care of myself. And I know what hurts me, so it has to go. So as of yesterday, and mind you, I had some leftovers. I threw that shit right on in the garbage this morning. Didn't open it up or nothing. I just tossed it right on out. I don't want shit that's going to hurt me. I don't want to have something that I know that can probably damage me in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So since I recognize it, and then the doctor helped me with also recognizing what is it, the sodium or whatever of the pork, now that I know that is triggering it, you know what? It's got to go. It's a done deal. That's a damn wrap. You ain't got to tell me twice. I'm done. I don't want no shit that just because I like it to fuck me up. That ain't gonna happen. Shit, that ain't gonna happen. Hell, I let it go, y'all, and it's just that simple. So the moral of the story is when you guys know that it is something that is hurting you, that can cause more damage to your body and all of that things, let it go, because there's other things that you can find to substitute and fall in love with that is good for you. Let it go. Because the way I'm looking at a lot of the world out here, of these people out here in this world, it's a lot of people that is really letting go their health. Your health has to come first if you want to remain and enjoy the years that you hope and you get a lot out of it. You'll get a lot out of it. So with that being said, you know what? I ain't going out on no music up here tonight because they'll shut my live. But I do want to give a shout out to every single body. Thanks for coming through. Get yourselves ready for the Double Up downtown Chicago. One beat, one sound, one band, and it's time to do it again. Mr. Dubowski is expecting for the people that can come out to support him on his protest, his rally/march, to do so, to support him, just as well as how a lot of people came out to support me when I pushed it out there. Well, guess what? The torch has been lit, and Mr. Dubowski is taking everybody around on a round 2. I will be there to do my support, and I'll surprise you on the days. That's up in the air for me, but you guys get out there and you guys get behind him and you support him for the due process for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Outside of all of the I can't stand you and you make me sick and your gym shoes look better than me and opposition said this and they saying that, nobody cares about that. I suggested I would just give you guys my suggestion on it. When you're out there and you're doing this protest for this Double Up, focus on Robert Sylvester Kelly only. Just let it be about him only. That's it. No matter how a person think that it was terrible and they was doing this and they was doing that and they did this, who cares? One man. This is all for one man. And if people go out there with that one sound, one beat, hey, it could be pulled off again. So I'm sure Mr. Dubowski would love to have more support than what we had from July, because the purpose of doubling it up is to grow it and to grow it until we can see the vindication for Robert Sylvester Kelly. You guys get on up out of here. Go love on your hug bug and do what you got to do. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Now, I'm not no asexual. I'm not no psychological, and I can't whisper and do I can. But trust me, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And I'm sure the fuck ain't a none. So there y'all have it. Y'all get on up out of here. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. Get on up out of here. Get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through. Don't be laughing at me. I'm going to hang up on y'all because y'all silly. Y'all so silly. Until next time, I'll see you guys then. I'm on a 12-hour run right now, you guys, so I'm in and out of here. I'm in and out of here just to see you guys' beautiful faces through the week. But I'll be in and up out of here. My next week is lots and lots of hours for me. I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Have a good night. Good night, you guys. Rolanda, get my Rolanda some big huggies. Get my Rolanda some big huggies. That's from my goddamn moderator, y'all, because I owe it to her. I did not see her coming in, and I so apologize. I so apologize. All right, y'all. Peace. Get on up out of here. Stay safe out there in those streets and watch out for that goddamn virus, because it does not have a name on it. If it did, it'll come after you. Put your mask on and stay safe out there. Strap it up. Every day, everywhere, wear those masks. I will be bringing extra masks with me to to the August double up. I will have extra masses, so people need masses and everything. Make sure you look me up so that I can get them to you. And that's a shout out to K Nicole for supplying all of the masses for people's safety and well-being while you guys double up. So good night on that note. I am out. I'm thirsty. I gotta go get some water. Bye.